Hello and welcome back to my channel with a new video. It has been a while since I've done any video, maybe a month or two. I don't think it's been 2 months, but like around a month and something. Well, something happened and I couldn't really film any videos. I planned to go in Lebanon and I did, and I wanted to film everything there, but something happened. My stupid ass decided to do a surgery there, and I had no plans on doing that surgery. I wasn't planning it. I didn't know I was even doing it. It just happened in like a couple of days. By nature, I don't like to overthink things, so I just go and do it. So, yeah, that's what happened. I've been kinda annoyed with my breathing lately, and it hasn't been the best thing ever, especially when I make a huge effort. I start breathing from my mouth, so I went to a doctor there and I told him about that. And apparently I had something wrong with my nose. It was a bit, let's say it was a bit crooked, and it blocked my airway. And I had another problem with my nose. Apparently I had weak cartilage on both sides. So in here, when I took a deep breath, the flaps in here would just crush themselves and I end up breathing from my mouth. So I did that. So we put support in here, and they straightened my septum. I did a septoplasty, if anyone knows what that is. So that's what I did there. And excuse my appearance if my nose looks a bit swollen because of the surgery. That's what happened when you do freaking surgery on your nose and you open it. I had no idea I would get swollen the way I did. I didn't watch videos, I didn't do research, I just did the surgery. And then I was like, woo, I'm like a potato afterwards. I became like a freaking potato. My face became like a red potato at first, then it got to blue potato, then it got to yellow potato. So I was walking around the house looking like a potato for like 2 weeks, and then I came here and I still kind of look like a potato. Face looks bruised and all swollen, so that's why I didn't do any videos. It wasn't a fun time. I had a fever afterwards. I was puking all over. I had nausea. My body can't take any surgeries. It just gets sick immediately, and I get a fever immediately. So that's why I've not been filming. So let's start with the topic of today. I know I've been blabbering a lot, but yeah, let's talk about Lebanese women. I noticed that there are a lot of people who want to know more about, you know, about Lebanese women. They're fascinated about Lebanese. I'm kidding, not fascinated, but like, I mean, why not? Because we are a wonder, let's say that. I don't even understand Lebanese women, even though I am a Lebanese woman. If you want to kind of know more about Lebanese women from a Lebanese woman who is kind of still wondering about us, please watch this video. I would say if you want to attract a Lebanese woman, you have to be like in the middle. So Lebanese women can be very independent, but at the same time, I would say very traditional at the same time. I'm not sure how that works, but that's how it is. We like to be freaking independent. We like to be our own bosses. We like to work. We are educated as fuck, but we want to be traditional as well. We want, you know, the best of both worlds. We want to be this and that. I mean, Lebanon is still kind of a traditional country, so it's kind of normal to like Lebanese women would want to have a family. They would want to get married. They don't want to be like single. Like a lot of American women here are fine with being single, are fine, or they're fine being not getting married. You do whatever you want, but I'm just saying that Lebanese women, they a lot of them would want to have a family at the end, even though like they're very independent. They want to have a traditional family. If you want to date a woman, a Lebanese woman, I would say don't date her for years and years. They're not like women in US. They're not, a lot of women in US, they like, men and women, they date for years and years, like 7, 8 years, and sometimes I hear we've been together for 10, and I'm like, why just not get married? And my Lebanese mind just goes, I mean, you're already living together, almost committing yourself to each other. It's been 10 years. In my mind, I just why not get married? Maybe it's time. So Lebanese women wouldn't want to like date for years and years. I mean, yeah, a few years to get to know each other, of course. I'm not gonna get married the first year. At least not me. Some Lebanese women, actually, I've seen, they got married the first year, and some would like to get to know people for like maybe 2, 3, max. For me, I think max is 4 years. I would know at that time if I want to commit to that person or not. I don't think I need more than 3, 4 years to really know that person. I think a lot of Lebanese women feel that way. If you're a Lebanese woman, please tell me what you think about that. Would you get to know someone more than 3, 4 years and not get married? Or would you just be okay with it? Or would you just want to get married the first year, you know? So that's the tricky part. There's a lot of type of women. Some would want to get married the first year, some would wait a few years, but I've never seen someone who was willing to wait like 8, 9 years. I don't see Lebanese women just dating for fun. If you want to attract a woman just to, you know, have fun, maybe it's not the best idea. Like, a lot of Lebanese women would want you to get to know their families, even maybe the first year, the first few months. I wouldn't want to hide something like that from my family. I would want their acceptance. Family is very, very important in Lebanon, and I would want my family to agree before really getting serious with the person, before, you know, wasting my time for like years, and then my family would be like, what? Well, I don't agree with that person, I don't like them, bye bye. So you're expected to get to know her family pretty quickly. More like, meet the family at first, see how my family feels, and if they like you, we're good. More like the Muslim side, because I'm Muslim, and a lot of Muslims are not even okay with the idea of like dating. For me, dating means getting to know each other. I'm being serious. Like, I want this to end somewhere. If I'm putting my time on you, it's gonna be because, you know, I want this to go somewhere. So if you want to date Lebanese women, there's exceptions, of course. There are some Lebanese women who want to have fun, of course, but I think most of us would want to, like, you know, date for a reason, not just date for like the hell of it. She came here. She came on my bed. She wanted to sit on my lap all the time. All the time, if you get to know a Lebanese woman, she's probably educated. She probably knows how to speak 2+ languages. So we would like an educated person too. We wouldn't like, you know, someone just graduated high school. I know a lot of people, like, it's fine, but we would want someone who is in the same intellectual as us, or maybe more. I want someone who has ambitions, not like, I don't want someone that is already there necessarily. I would want someone who has ambitions and want to be there. So if you're probably not educated, it's very rare that a Lebanese woman would be with you. Because a lot of my Lebanese friends, they have their masters, they have their PhD. My stupid ass doesn't have PhD or masters. I stopped. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop. A lot of them have their masters and PhDs. So you most probably should have your master or PhD to, you know, match with her. We are independent, but at the same time we want to be taken care of and talk to a lot, and but at the same time give us our space, but at the same time don't give us our space. That's where I don't understand us. If you wanna be with that woman, you're gonna have to love her family. She's gonna want to spend most of the time with her family, with her parents, with her brother slash sister. You're not gonna be away from them, so you better love her family. It's a must. You don't want to hate them, you don't want to talk trash about them. She's gonna be there watching you. Of course, I mean, if you're Arab, that in US, that's not a problem. All women work while they're with their husbands. It's more like, that's what I like about, you know, American culture. Women works all the time, even if she has family. Her husband sometimes helps her with the chores, with everything, with the cooking, with taking care of the kids. That's what I love about the American, you know, marriage. They help each other more, and I think Lebanon is going to that direction, that women, they're independent too. They would want to work at the same time. They want someone, so they want someone to help them. That's where it gets tricky, because a lot of Lebanese women, they get maids at the end because they know the husband won't really help them, because he has work. They'd be like, he's not gonna help. And a lot of Lebanese women don't trust the men helping them with the chores. Like, my mom would never trust my dad with the chores. Be like, he doesn't know how to clean, he doesn't know how to cook. A lot of Lebanese women end up getting maids. If you go to Lebanon, a lot of them have maids, and they're not, I mean, they were not expensive. I'm not sure about now. They were, it's not like here. Maids are really like a luxury to have. There, it's not a luxury, it's like something you need, because the husband really doesn't help. The woman has to do everything by herself. It's so hard for her. For myself, I would love someone to help me out. I don't want to get someone to help me, you know. I don't want to get a maid in my place. I would expect for the husband to help everywhere. That's normal. I think that should be more normalized. And I think a lot of Lebanese women would want now a husband who knows how to clean, who is willing to put effort in all that, who knows how to cook, who knows how to help with the kids. And that's the thing. Arab families, it just, the women are expected to do everything. That's where Lebanese women are a bit different. Because they're not gonna stop working. A lot of Arab women would stop working just to, you know, do the womanly stuff. But Lebanese women, they're more like educated now. They're gonna work. They don't expect her to stop working for you. That's not a thing. That's not gonna happen, most probably. If you want to attract a woman, please brag about how good you cook, how good you clean, how good you are with the chores, because that's, you know, it's hot. If we are expected to put some work in the house, I think he's also expected to put some work in the house. We're both working the same amount, we're both, you know, making money. Oh, if you want to attract a Lebanese woman, please, you're gonna have to be hygienic. You have to be clean. You have to be all put together. For myself, it's not a big thing that a guy has to have expensive brands. But for a lot of Lebanese women, because I know Lebanese women, a lot of Lebanese women appreciate a guy who's, you know, very well put together, wearing brands and owning stuff and having some cash, owning a good car. For me, it's not as really important, especially the brand thing, because I personally don't want to spend money on expensive brand if you can get the same quality with like cheaper, with less money, really. But a lot of Lebanese women love the brands. They love owning expensive brands. I'm the exception, I feel like, but I'm telling you in general, a lot of Lebanese love to show off. So they would love a guy who owns a lot of, you know, expensive shit. So expect to be owning a lot of expensive shit if you want to impress a Lebanese woman. Take care of your hair, take care of your beard. Many Lebanese women love a good beard happening, but a lot of women expect a good, nice, clean beard. I mean, I love a good beard. If you don't want to have a good, clean beard, just shave it off. That's our motto. If you see a lot of Lebanese men are very well put together with the hair and the beard and clothes, sometimes that's a lot for impressing Lebanese women. Expect yourself to do that too. If you're wearing flip-flops, shorts with whatever, no, we're not gonna be attracted to that. Don't go around flirting wearing that. Love the family, talk to the family, don't let her wait a lot. She does not like waiting for the proposal, of course, but at the same time, don't propose the same day. That's stupid. That's the thing. There's a lot of Muslims in Lebanon. There's nothing called the proposal. A lot of Lebanese Muslim men, they will, you know, they'd be like talking to the dad and be like, I want to get to know your daughter. If it gets serious, I want to get married to her. That's how it happens. It's not like the situation here. People meet, they date years and years and years, and he proposes at the end if they work it out. It's mostly the guy talks to the parents at first. That's the Muslim scenario. A lot of Muslims do it that way. Not all Muslims, but many Muslims do it that way. For me, I just don't mind both ways. I don't care as long as I have time to get to know someone, and if it doesn't work out, I'll be like, yeah, it doesn't work out, bye. So I think that's everything. I hope that you guys found it helpful, at least a bit. If you found it helpful, or at least you enjoyed the stupid video that I made today, please subscribe to my channel. That would be so helpful for me. And please press that like button. And if you want to see my Instagram, which is full of art, if you appreciate art and love art, please follow me somewhere here. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.